Welcome to this video on using Booleans in Python. My name's Andy Wicks, and as you'll remember from the previous videos, Booleans are variables that can take either true or false and no other values. They're used for logical things, like if this is true then do that, which we're going to come on to in more detail in the next video. But before we get there, let me show you how Booleans work. The first thing I'm going to do is to set up some variables. Here we have two variables, is Andy young, that's been initialized to false, and is this a video, which has been initialized to true. And we can use those for the examples in this video. Let's start with and. And returns true if both parts are true. So is Andy young and is this a video? Well, is this a video is true, but is Andy young? No, that's false. So this returns false because both parts need to be true. What about or? Or returns true if either part is true. So is Andy young or is this a video? Well, if one of those is true, then we get true. And this is a video, so it returns true. Then we've got not. Not inverts the result. So it makes a true false, and it makes a false true. It swaps them over. So not Andy is young returns true. So Andy is young, I can make myself young again by using programming. I knew there was a reason I took this up. Well, finally, some of the logic can get rather more complicated. Is Andy young and is this a video? It does the brackets first, the BODMAS that we looked at in the previous video. So it says, what does this evaluate to? So is Andy young and this is a video? Evaluates to false because Andy is not true as well, and requires both bits to be true. Because this returns false, the not inverts that false. So what we get is true. I know it warps the brain a bit, and it can get much more complicated when you get into really heavy programming. But you'll get used to it. Everybody does.